Hi everyone. If you are new here, in this series of going solo videos, I am using the final mission of the Dragon's Gambit campaign as a test bench for various mechs and weapon loadouts. This is because this mission presents a good opportunity to explore different tactics, as well as possibility of fighting both close and long-range combat. Also, here I am going into this battle alone, by myself and without taking any of my Lancemates, so that we could better see how each mech survives and performs in the same kind of situation. Now, previously I've shown you a bunch of different assault mechs and how they perform in this same mission. Some of them were more successful than others. And today I would like to explore some more of the assault mechs, and today's chassis in question is going to be the BattleMaster. Not just one variant, but I wanna show you the two different variants, meaning that I will be replaying this mission twice and to see how both of these variants are compared. Now, obviously, these are not the only two available variants in this game. There are more than that. Let's actually take a look at some of those. There is one melee variant, and the other variants, actually I've shown you some of those. This is the Otomo variant, the one that you are getting as a prize after completing some of these Dragon's Gambit missions. I've already shown you this one. It's actually pretty good. There was just a hit issue, but I guess I fixed it by downgrading the ER PPC to the standard PPC. Alright, then there are a couple of variants which are not available yet in the year of 3039. They are appearing later in this game. But I have this because, remember, I've imported this collection from my other career, which I've stopped playing in the year of 3049, which is 10 years from now. But I decided not to get rid of these mechs. Well, that's because I was working really hard to acquire those. So, for that matter, I mean, I will keep them in here in the cold storage, but I'm not gonna be using them, because I'm trying to be historically accurate. And those variants are the 3M variant, BLR-3M. It's got the ER PPC and double heat sinks. And then there is also the missile-based variant, the 1S-1S variant. So we are not gonna be looking into those. Then there is, of course, the melee variant, 1M-1M, BLR-1M. It is available, but to be honest, I am not a huge fan of melee variants in general, because to be honest, I just prefer destroying mechs at a distance. Trying to use a melee weapon, you have to get too close to a target, and that can cause some unwanted consequences. You can take a bunch of beating while doing so. So for that matter, I kinda prefer in general. That's just, you know, my personal preference. Although there is definitely a use for melee weapons on, you know, in some situations, and I'm gonna do it at one point. I'm gonna do it at one point in this mission, but not today though. Today, let's actually take a look at one of the most common variant in this game, which is BLR-1G variant. And then we'll also take a look at the BLR-1P variant, which actually has some similarities with the 1G variant, except it houses some equipment, some different equipment at the expense of the firepower. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this BLR-1G variant first and this loadout, and to see what I've done to it. Well, so first of all, I've upgraded all the weapons to the tier level 5, as you can see. I've also upgraded all the original single heatsinks to the double heatsinks. And besides that, I've also increased the amount of armor. As always, I maxed everything out in the torso. I've also allocated everything towards the front, which is, you know, my standard usual thing which I do. And the only compromise which I had to make in order to fit the required tonnage, I had to shave off the 5 points of armor off each leg, which is something, by the way, that I do on all of my Stalkers. And by the way, this is just, you know, just like the Stalker, this one also weighs 85 tons. Which is interesting, but it can walk 64 kilometers per hour, which is faster. So, but the tonnage is, you know, one of those similarities which it's got with the Stalker, and you know, this is also a pretty formidable firepower as well. So let's see how it performs in this kind of mission. And also, let's take a look at the upgrades and the weapon groups. The upgrades, nothing really spectacular in here. I'm just reinforcing, as always, these two upgrades are my standard upgrades, which I use on all of my mechs. Just, you know, reinforcing some structure and a bit of armor. Then this is just, you know, to increase the firing rate, and this is just to help with the hit management, because from my experience, even though I haven't really played all that much the BattleMasters, I haven't piloted them all that much. From my experience, even despite all of these 6 double hit sinks, it can still run somewhat hot. In general, this is the hot mech in general. But anyways, let's go ahead and take this mission and see. I forgot to show the upgrades. I mean, not the upgrades, the weapon groups. These are the weapon groups, in case if you are wondering, but nothing really fancy in here. Anyways, let's go and finally see how it does in that mission. Let's take this variant. Let's see how we do.
Attention. Prepare for BattleMaster departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems online.
Commander, your task is simple. Drive out the remaining Knights of St. Cameron by any means necessary.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. It's Liberation Day. For the Combine!
For the Combine.
And all the families we've lost.
Okay,
And
is
the ones
anybody
that
out there?
remain.
It feels fast. I have to say, I haven't walked at 64 kilometers per hour in a while. I've been using mostly slow assault mechs at this point. It does feel really fast. Okay,
For the oppressors.
nice.
And you fight alone.
Target acquired.
Let's work on this. Machine guns are running somewhat hot, so I guess we need to manage the heat a little bit better. Yeah, just like I said, you know, even despite all of these 6 double hit sinks, this is kinda hot. Well, I mean, 6 medium lasers and PPC and SRM, which are all had weapons, so that is to be expected.
Target neighborhood.
Okay, something else out there.
Target destroyed.
Nice, nice, you know. Oops. Oh shit! Ah, I killed the friendly tank. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I thought it was an enemy. Ah, so unprofessional of me. I am so sorry. Jeez, I have to be more careful. Oh man. I thought it was like one of these guys.
Target destroyed.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
New target grasshopper. Target destroyed.
Nice, you know, I have to say, so far I really like the speed with which I am killing all of these enemy mechs. Okay, that's an
New
awesome.
target awesome.
No, that's a very formidable mech. Wow, wow, that must have been a headshot that he went down so fast. Who do we take down first? Let's actually take down this guy first. Nice. Nice. This is very fast killing right there. Wow. But running hard though. Running hard.
We've come too far to surrender
So we
now.
have to be careful with the hit management though. But so far, you know, I am impressed with the firepower. Like I said, I haven't piloted the BattleMaster in a long time, and in general, I haven't really given them much attention. I feel like I feel like I should probably, you know, start piloting them more often. Let's stay around this area. Here, I think it's a good area. It's like, you know, given the fact that I have mostly like medium to close range kind of weapons, I need to be forcing everyone more into the close range combat because, you know, I don't have any LRMs in here. Alright, here they come. Okay, there he goes. There he goes. There goes the Orion. Who's next? Who is next?
New target assassin.
Let's take down this guy. Let's go through the wall.
Target destroyed.
Okay, yeah, he went down.
Target acquired.
Two of these guys. Let's shoot him in the back, where he's got the least armor. Nice, nice, nice. That is my style. Oh, that's a lot of things, but I'm sure we can handle them. Alright, I finished him off with the fist. Hot, running hot. I better cool down a little bit. Machine guns are awesome.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so far so good. I am genuinely impressed. Haven't, like I said, haven't piloted the BattleMaster in a while, and it's really good. What can you say?
New target catapult.
What's out there? The catapult. let's turn on the thermal vision. Yeah, perhaps the only downside is that the only, you know, true long-range weapon is a single PPC that I've gotten here. No LRMs. But man, what a great, you know, close-range firepower for the 85-ton mech. And a great speed. Like I said, I haven't, you know, walked at 64 kilometers per hour. It feels like super fast after all of those, you know, 100-ton assault mechs that are moving at 48 kilometers per hour. Okay, so we are getting another drop ship in here. Let's deal with it. Yeah, perhaps, I mean, my only negative so far is that I only have one PPC to fight at a long range. That's the only downside. But other than that, I mean, like, the armor is pretty good. In general, you know, when I was encountering BattleMasters in combat, when I was fighting them, I was always surprised with how much beating they can take in general. They have a very good survivability. You know, it takes a lot of work to destroy them. Oh wow, I have 4 angry enemies coming after me. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get out here. Let's get ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurts. What is this guy doing over there? I need his help. I need his help. Come on. Okay, yeah. Let's stay around here. Let's force them into close range. Yeah, we'll stay around here because the medium to close range is pretty much, you know, my strongest point. And this, yeah, this this location is very good. Let's work on this guy. There he goes. There he goes. Come on, man, fight, fight. What are you doing over there? Help me up. Help me up.
Legion reinforcements set. Stand by.
Where are they?
It's pointless.
Incoming missile.
Bury each and every single one of you.
Oh, I've hit his head with that PPC. Okay, let's see if I can, if I aim very well, if I could give him a headshot. No, that's the different mechs. Thunderbolt. Okay, so they're coming after me. That's okay. That's okay. I will try them to come over here. That's a very good spot for a close range combat. Okay.
Target acquired.
Yeah, it was that Deuce. Let's see if I could give him a headshot. Nope. Nope. That was a center torso. Let's get them to come over here. I wanna deal with them one at a time. I don't wanna... You see, we still have some fight ahead of us. I don't wanna take too much damage here. Oops. That's hitting a friendly. Okay, he's almost gone. He's almost gone. Like, in the rear... Yeah. His armor was very weak at the rear. Okay, and then this Zeus, which I was trying to take down at a distance, but it's kind of tough. Let's see. Whatever. Let's just, you know, go after him. Okay, there he goes. Now this stupid bunch, it's like the horrible variant, but it takes a hell of a lot of beating. There he goes. All right. Yeah, I really like this mech. It's really good. It's really good.
You all refuse to die. So be it. I will kill you myself.
It appears you have a hunger to die. Don't worry. We will accommodate you.
Oh, that's the final wave. Okay, that's the main guy right there. Okay, let's be a little bit more careful. Even though I have a pretty decent amount of armor, still, you know, let's just, you know, Yeah, that's my only problem here. I wish I could take them down at a longer range, but I can't really because I only have one PPC to snipe. And then, you know, for me to go over there is kinda dangerous. There are like 4 of them, and oh man, and they have a tendency, you know, to focus on me. Once I hit them, they just go after me. I need to somehow force these guys into the close range. Or should I just, you know, go after... you know what? Let's go after them no matter what. The only problem, though, I wanna take down this this longbow first, because I don't wanna attract his attention to the point where he starts throwing those crazy LRM rounds at me. That's something that I want to avoid right at the moment. I wanna get close to him and nail him at a close range. I wanna get into the minimum range of his LRMs now. Okay. There he goes. Yes, that's what I wanted. Now it will be a lot easier to work on this for... Okay, who should we take down first? Let's do this stupid Victor with his AC-20. Now his AC-20 is gone. I feel much better now. Running hot. Okay, but he's still got the SRMs. Oh, got too hasty. But I still have a decent amount of armor. So we've got Awesome and we've got this Orion. Okay, let's work on this Orion. Oh, this is it, I guess. I think they took down that Awesome, that main guy. All right. Wow, I really like this this mech. It's really good. It's actually surpassed my expectation. What an amazing close-range firepower, taking down all of those mechs really quickly. It's really good. Like, I really like it. I will definitely take this BattleMaster long before than some of those Highlanders variants. I mean, I did kinda like that Highlander with the Gauss rifle, and in general I like that PPC variant, but man, what an embarrassment that last video was. Haven't gotten my ass kicked as much like in a long time, the way I did in the previous video. Anyways, let's go ahead and see the results. Nice, 21 mech kills. You know, that is comparable to that Awesome that I've done. Awesome Marauder 2. That is, you know, I have to say this is a very impressive number of kills, especially for the 85-ton assault mech. Very nice. Very formidable mech. Really good. Really good. I am genuinely impressed with it. Really impressed. All right. So far so good. I guess let's now let's see the damages. Nothing special there. I'm sure, you know, if we were to repair. Actually, no. To see that it has to be done there. The other way. Let's see. Yeah, as you can see, just an armor, no components lost, 1 day repair, pretty cheap repair. Nothing serious. Yeah. Excellent mech. Great loadout. I like this loadout. Although you do need to be careful with the hit management. As you saw, it can run somewhat hot. Anyways, let's go ahead and check this variant now. But of course, you know, in order to replay this mission, you know, we have to go back in time. Okay, so just for the science, let's go ahead and do this. Let's, where is it? Yeah, BattleMasters. Let's go back and check out the other variant and compare it to this one. That other is kind of intriguing. So here is what's going on. Oh, hold on a second. What am I doing? So we've tested this one, the BLR-1G variant. Let's take a look, another look at the loadout. Okay, so here is what we've got. We've got PPC, 6 medium lasers, SRM-6, and 2 machine guns, okay, and 6 double hit sinks. And I've got plenty of SRM ammo as well, so that I never have to worry about running out of SRM ammo, because SRM-6 usually uses them very quickly. Okay, so that is that variant we've just tested. Let's take a look at this one, which we are about to test, the BLR-1P variant. Let's take a look at this loadout. And here is what we've got. It's got some similarities. So it's got the machine guns. You know what I'm thinking? I should probably put this machine gun ammo in here instead. Just to keep all the explosives on one in one place, you know, because if this SRM ammo is gonna explode, you will lose all this stuff anyways, you know, if that happens. Anyways, so here is what's going on. At a first glance, it may seem to be like a downgrade, because here we still have got all of these double hit sinks, 6 double hit sinks. Hold on a second. How many do we have? Yeah, 6 double hit sinks, 3 here and 3 here. But we've got less lasers. We have 4 instead of 6 in the previous. We also have the small missile slot as opposed to the medium one, so the SRM-4 instead of SRM-6 instead. And then yeah, we do still have a large energy slot in here. But, you know, I'm afraid that ER PPC might be too hot for this mech. Let's actually go ahead and downgrade. And we have like 17 days until the mission start. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, because I'm afraid that ER PPC might be too much heat for this mech to handle. And then we do still have those 2 machine guns. So basically these 2 are the same as compared to the other one. Same amount of double hit sinks, but we've got 4 medium lasers and less SRMs. And then here is what we get. We get the Guardian ECM, which is electronic countermeasures, making it difficult for enemies to hit you at a closer ranges. You know, it causes interference. And then we also have this thing. I absolutely love this thing, because you can see all the targets through the hills, through the buildings, through the mountains. It increases the sensor capability. I'll put it this way. It increases the sensor capability. It is especially important because, you know, the MechWarrior 5 sensor, it's kind of garbage compared to MechWarrior 2 or MechWarrior 3 for that matter. So yeah, this definitely helps. So this should raise a situational awareness for us. And we will be able to make a better decisions in combat. Now, the other thing which I'm kinda wondering at the moment is whether this SRM ammo is too much for this mech. Maybe instead of this one of this SRM ammo, now that I'm thinking, maybe I should actually, you know, take another double hit sink instead. Doing something like this. Just one SRM ammo, because you see, this is SRM 4. With this one, you know, with this 1 ton of SRM ammo, I will still be able to shoot this 80 times, and I think that should be enough for the mission. Let's put back that machine gun, because we do need the machine gun ammo. And then, you know, maybe with the 7 double hit sinks, maybe I should be able to use that that ER PPC that I originally installed in here. I mean, originally, I think it comes... let's actually, you know, let's see what was the original loadout. I'm kinda curious. Yeah, that was the original loadout. And it didn't even use the PPC. It had the large laser. Yeah, it still had SRM4, machine guns. Yeah, this is basically the original stuff. This is like what I've done to it. Yeah, let's keep this original ER PPC. And let's replace one SRM ammo with another double hit sink. Where is this SRM ammo? And perhaps I should probably, you know, this explosive ammo put in here instead. It doesn't make sense to split 2 explosives. Let's just, you know, keep them in one area in this side torso. Or you know what, maybe I should even, like, you know, go as far as putting this in the legs, although it can be kinda tricky. Like in my previous mission, you know, a lot of people are suggesting to put the explosives ammo in the legs, but it has a downside. In my previous video, in one of those Highlanders, one of the SRM ammos got exploded and I've lost a leg, so... and then you're gonna be walking kinda slow, so... It's a double-edged sword. I don't know about this, so, you know, if it's gonna explode, it's gonna explode. In this case, I'm gonna lose this, but, you know, at least I will be able to maintain a good speed if I keep my legs in place. Anyway, so this is my loadout for now. Yeah, as far as the armor is concerned, same story as I was talking about in the previous one. In the other variant, it's all maxed out in the torso, allocated towards the front, and only 5 points shaved off the leg, which is similar to the Stalkers, to my Stalkers. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's go ahead and test this build in combat. Yeah, I guess I have to start work. Yeah, only just, you know, 5 days. Not a big deal. It's gonna finish before the mission start. The upgrades and weapon groups. So the upgrades, it's got more upgrade slots. It's got no, is it the same number of upgrade slots? Hold on a second. How many upgrade slots? Yeah, it's more. Here we had 5, but here we've got 6. Here we've got 6. Again, 2 of my standard ones, reinforcing armor and structure, increasing the firing rate. Yeah, that's gonna be a more significant firing rate increase as compared to the other one, because I am also using, you know, this addition. I mean, all this, you know, just marginal, just a few percent, and of course, you know, the hit capacity, increasing the hit capacity. All right, so this is my build. Let's go and test this in battle. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to show the weapon groups. Okay, so these are the weapon groups. Nothing really fancy in here. I had a cold recently, and I feel like I'm losing my voice at this point. I should talk less and do more. Anyways, let's go ahead and take this bad boy into the combat. Yeah, 17 days, it's gonna be done by then. Let's go. No Lancemates, as usual. Let's see how this one compares.
Prepare for
That
battle
other
master
one.
departure.
I thought they'd be tougher.
Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems online.
Commander, your task is simple. Drive out the remaining Knights of St. Cameron by any means necessary.
This is the moment we've been
And
waiting for.
ER-PPC, Extended Range PPC, is great. Yes, it produces a lot of heat, but at the same time, you can actually snipe targets really far with it, and it's got a much faster projectile speed as compared to the original one. Yeah, right away, you see, we see all these enemy mech targets. We are detecting them really far. This is what this Beagle active probe does.
Seems you're in the dark.
That equipment.
For the oppressors. And you fight alone.
Lies! It seems that you have a hunger to die.
And we are also, you see, we are causing the interference for these mechs. It makes it difficult for them to aim at us once they get close into the range of that equipment. This electronic countermeasure. Nice. I like this. I like this variant as well. Oops. Who is this? Who's shooting me in the back? Ah, it was that Orion. Yeah, you see, we see all these enemy targets within, you know, like 1 kilometer radius, and now we can make a more informed decisions on what should we attack first. There he goes. There he goes.
Target acquired.
Yeah, we see all those enemies over there. That helps a lot, I have to say. You know, it's such a great situational awareness in here. I love it.
New target Archer.
Let's work on this trebuchet, who is hiding behind it. You see, we see all the targets behind all these rocks. There he goes, and you know, despite this sort of like a lesser firepower as compared to that one, we are still killing mechs fairly fast, fairly quickly. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. And it's a good hit management, you know, the 6 double hit sinks really do the trick. Nice. Because ER-PPC is really hard. Okay, well, what should we attack next? Yeah. It's so nice to have this kind of situational awareness. You see, we see everything behind these hills and rocks and everything. I love Beagle Active Probe. It's very nice device. Okay, we need to get into his minimum range, LRM minimum range. It's the longbow. We have to approach him carefully. And I like the speed, of course, the 64 kilometers per hour. There he goes. All right. All right. So far, so yeah. Let's take down this archer. Yes. Let's get closer to him. He's got those LRMs. There he goes. Grasshopper, this nasty grasshopper, which can take a bunch of beating, but it did not save him. Alright, who else is out here? The enforcer, the medium mech. There he goes. Alright. Wow, this is really good. I like this mech a lot. I like it a lot. This is so much fun. So much fun. I don't wanna hit any friendlies. Nice, nice. Wow, wow. Look at this, look at this. And we still have a pretty good amount of armor. And we've got a bunch of kills. Nice, and I think we are like halfway through the mission. I love it, I love it. What a great mech. This probably, you know, this could be my favorite BattleMaster variant. I like this situational awareness, it's really nice. A good hit management, by the way. Even despite this, you know, ERPPC, thanks to this double hit sinks, you know, we still have a better hit management compared to that other variant in here. Yeah, and you see I'm causing all this interference. Let's shoot him in the back. Yep, that's where their armor is the weakest. Now we need to work on this arm of this Victor, because without his right arm he's a toy. He's got a thermal shutdown, so let's work on him while... Ah, now I am getting thermal shutdown. Well, still though, it's still a very good hit management. I just wasn't careful, like... Okay, there he goes down. Okay, let's be a little bit more cautious now. Those are enemy targets. Yeah, that's what I like about ERPPC, even though it's kinda hard, but we can snipe things at a very, very long range. It's a very, very long range. Let's use the machine gun. Now the medium lasers. Machine guns are awesome, you know, when you're stacking them up. Single machine gun is not gonna do anything. You can't even destroy a turret in a timely manner. But when you start stacking them up, 2 or more machine guns, that is a pretty great device. It works well against the buildings and against enemy armors. You know, it's stripping them off the armor. Let's use the thermal vision. Yeah, this Banshee can take a bunch of beating. There he goes down. Let's work on these guys. So, it turns out that I'm running a bit low on the SRM ammo. And you know what? That's okay. I will use it more sparingly, but I do like having that extra double hit sink. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. Definitely helps a lot. That's okay. We'll use the SRMs more sparingly now. There goes his arm, and now let's see the San Andreas. Okay, there he goes, and then we have only like that those left out there to deal with. All right, let's work on him. There he goes. So far, so good. So far, so good.
You all refuse to die. So be it. I will kill you.
Here they come, another wave.
Appears you have a hunger to die.
This could be the last wave, by the way. Yep, that's the main guy out there in that. Yeah, in that awesome. It's the main guy. Okay, but I will be a little bit more careful now. Let me see if I can snipe this longbow at a distance. I don't wanna necessarily attract too much of his attention. I will try to get farther back. Nope. Hitting the ground. Not an ideal firing position.
Target acquired.
He's hiding behind that hill.
Legion reinforcements set. Stand by.
Okay, here is a good spot. Somebody is getting closer. It's so nice to be able to see what's going on, you know, through those mountains. That sensor is great. Okay, there he goes. Oh. Did I get stuck? Yes, it looks like I've gotten stuck. My armor is one of the arms is gone. Let's not get stuck in this ridge though. Alright, but I nailed him though. That's okay. It was worth it. Let's go and work on this longbow. Is that the last thing? Looks like that's the last thing. Okay. No, that's not the last thing. There is that awesome, unfortunately, but that's alright. Okay, there he goes, and now let's go for that awesome. Let's go get him. That's the last thing in here. I might lose an arm, because as you can see on my left arm, the armor is gone, but that's okay. It's just, I suppose it's just, you know, my machine gun. Machine guns are cheap. I've got a bunch of them. Okay, yes, my SRM ammo is gone. SRM ammo, yeah. Well, you know, I could have used the SRMs more sparingly, but it was still enough. It's not really a problem. I do like having that 7th double hit sinks, especially with this ER PPC. Wow, I have to say I am very impressed with these BattleMasters. What a great mechs. I feel like I haven't given them much attention, but now I fixed it. Now I took a great look at them. Yeah. Great mechs. What can you say? Let's see the results. Not picking up any. 20 mech kills. There you go. That's, you know, with the other variant we've destroyed like 21. Perhaps, you know, one less mech, but that's okay. You know, could have been more, could have been less, but wow, I really like this variant, and I have to say that kind of situational awareness, like I said this a million times already, that situational awareness where thanks to this Beagle active probe, where you can see what's going on behind the mountains and buildings and rocks, that is a really big deal. I have to say that actually, you know, helped me to make a bunch of useful decisions in combat. That is really good. That is really good. All right, let's see the damages. Let's do quick damage assessments. Like I said, the armor on one of the arms is gone. Let's see what it's gonna cost. No, it looks like it's just an armor repair. It hasn't even gotten into the structure of that arm. You see, one day repair, pretty cheap repair. Once again, only the armor damage, nothing serious. Yeah, it was on this this arm where we've had machine guns. That's that's actually the reason why I wanted to move that ammo, machine gun ammo. Because this way this arm can live longer, because if it's got into this explosive machine gun ammo, we can easily lose it. But it looks like we have only 1 point of armor left. That's why we don't have to repair any structure in here. Everything else is in a decent shape, just the armor damage. Well, anyways, that is that is a very, very great mech, and I really like this loadout. And this equipment is really great. Yes, it's a bit less of the firepower as compared to the other one, but it made up with a better situational awareness, and because we've added another double hit sinks, it helped with the hit management, although I did get one thermal shutdown, but that was okay. It was totally worth it because I've nailed that mech. Could have been even better hit management had I used the standard PPC, but I am not going to. I do like, in this context, this ER PPC. I don't always like it because it runs really hard. Like, look, it's got 9.3 points of hit. But in this context, with this double hit sinks and reduced amount of medium lasers and lesser SRM4, it works. It works in this context, and I like this projectile speed. You see, it's got crazy projectile speed, as compared to, let's say, the standard PPC. It's faster, almost twice as fast, almost, not twice as fast. But it's also got the increased range. Obviously, look at this range. It's like 1,875 meters, almost 2 kilometers. You can shoot targets way beyond the sensor range at a really, really far distance. So it's totally worth it. It's kind of, a high-tech sort of speak, this build which I've made in here. I really, really like it. I don't know, I almost tend to say that I like this build, this variant, better than that the other one we've tested, even though technically we've got more kills with it, but it's comparable, 20 to 21 kills. I mean, it's the same ballpark, but it's really, really great. And I even won't hesitate assigning either of these to the Lancemates. And this would be, this particular one would be nice to have, one of these in a Lance, because of this, Guardian ECM, to have, this disruption for mechs, working in a team, as a team. That will be a great plus, to have a mech which houses this equipment in there. That's gonna help. That's gonna greatly help the team of Lancemates. So yeah, man, I don't know what else to say about it. I like this BattleMasters. Will I call this mech my all-time favorites, my all-time assault favorites, or one of my all-time favorites? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know what to say. I like them a lot, but I can't have too many all-time favorites. I already have like 4 or 5, if we include that Banshee BNC-3S variant. Can I have 6 all-time favorites assault mechs? I don't know. That's a good question. Speaking of 85 tons, which is this one, what do we have at 85 tons? At 85 tons, it was that Stalker. That one was one of my all-time favorites. Do I like this one as much as the Stalker? Well, it walks 64 kilometers per hour, which is something that I haven't done in a long time. I was walking mostly at 48. I was piloting most of this, slow mechs, which feels like a great speed increase. Well, as compared to Stalker, it's a different kind of mech. It doesn't have the Stalker's long range capacity. I will put it this way. These ones, I mean the only true long range weapons which these ones have, it's just, the ER PPC in this case and standard PPC in this case. That is pretty much the only long range weapons that these mechs have. Everything else in here is geared towards medium to close range. You see, medium to close range, all this stuff. As far as the long range goes, we only have one large energy, and that's it. Whereas the Stalker, the Stalker, the standard one, where is it? Like, let's take, for instance, this 3F variant. It's got a great long range capability. Hold on a second. This one. It's got a long range capability. It's got 2 large lasers and basically, LRM-20, 2 LRM-10s, making it LRM-20. Or like that other fantastic variant that I've shown you, the Starlink Royal Defense Force, that more rare variant, which was like 3FB. This one is like, it's a monster, dual LRM-15s with Artemis control, like LRM-30 with Artemis control, and this badass ER large lasers short bursts, which is like my favorite large laser ever, this ER large laser short burst. I've talked about this when I was making a video on this variant. You should check this one out. This is a badass variant, very unique, very special Stalker. Yeah, so you see, that is quite a massive, long range capability right there. So is this one, two large lasers and LRM-20. BattleMaster doesn't have that. It more geared towards the, like I said, close to medium range, and the Stalker, both of the Stalkers, they excel at close range and medium range as well. For medium lasers with this ER large lasers, which you can also use at a close range, no problem there. So as this one, it's got actually, this variant which I've shown, SRM-8 with 6 of these lasers, I mean, come on, that is also like a devastating close range firepower right there. So if I had to choose between these two, I would still probably most of the time I will probably choose to go with the Stalker. I will put it this way. Stalker is like one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, I would still probably choose the Stalker, although I really like this a lot. I even love these mechs. I will put it this. I love them, but to be called my all-time favorites like the Stalkers, probably not quite there yet. I personally, it's my personal favorites, my all-time favorites. I'm not talking about anybody else's favorites, okay? This is my favorites. My video, my channel, my favorites. So yeah, Stalkers, here they are. They are my all-time favorites. BattleMasters, yeah. But, you know, if somebody gives this me instead of Stalker and you says that you absolutely have to fight this, I probably won't complain as much. I will still do it. I will still try to do my best with it. Yeah. Fantastic mechs. Really, really good. Really, really good. Work really well. You've done a great job in this mission. Alright, well, this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments what do you think of these BattleMasters. Do you like these variants? What is your favorite BattleMaster variant? Please let me know. I am curious to hear your thoughts. Thanks again for watching, and until the next video.